Hello, world. Hello, everybody who is listening to this reading now, in this moment. I do have a sympathy for Ukraine. My heart is with them in this moment, and I have decided to spread some oracle cards for Ukraine and try to understand and see where the Ukraine will move forward, or actually me saying where will Ukraine move forward is actually something I did not plan to say. I was just wondering where Ukraine will go following the war started by Putin not long ago, but when actually it feels like it happened for ages. But me starting the reading with where Ukraine will move forward, actually it feels like Ukraine actually will move forward. So thank you, guides and spirits, for making me say that. I did not plan. But as I said, I have decided to spread these oracle cards and have a look at what Ukraine is actually going through from the divine point of view, and now kind of from what people don't see, if I can say that. And the first card I pulled, based on what is currently happening in Ukraine, is why. Okay, this card is leading to lots of questions. This card is number 31. 3 plus 1 is 4. This is kind of the storm before the real lightning storm, if you want me to say. Like, this card is telling me that people knew, or they had a feeling this is going to happen, but some of them, or some of us, did not believe it 100%, because you can't think, that anything like that would happen, because there are lots of people's lives involved in this situation. Although we didn't want any of this to happen, the surprise came as a sudden shock for most of the people. The war has come as a sudden change. Lots of lightnings started at night. This came as something shocking, surprising as well, and most of people are questioning why this is happening to me. I see here people, like, if you can see, there are lots of fire around. You see, there are lots of question marks here, and there are like a little girl trying to open the book, trying to kind of look for answers. So this is how Ukraine is feeling right now. This is how everybody going through this is actually feeling. They are wondering why this is happening to us. How come? I feel here like many people have lost their faith in God. So many people are questioning why they need to go through this. Some of them are praying. Now, following this kind of sudden shock here, sudden storm, like lightning storm, people had to decide to get their stuff and leave. And I can see that by the following card I have pulled, which is called By the Book, number 11. Now, 1 + 1 is 2. Now, this situation has involved lots of decision making, from the old to the little one. People have started to gather and live together, leave everything behind, leave even the questions behind as well, and they focused on moving forward. They have focused on moving forward. They feel alone. If you see this desert being here, they feel alone, they feel forgotten, they feel challenged, and they feel they're ready for a change. They are really kind of advised by the divine to focus on what they really want to achieve. They are actually advised to do that regardless of whether it feels, so far outside the box. That dimension and transformation are kind of rarely comfortable, and they are forced to go through this transformation, through this challenge. They feel that nobody is accepting them. That's how they actually felt when they left behind. Their questions, the places they lived in, but they are encouraged to stand out for themselves, to go through these challenges, because this will bring change. And whilst they are doing that, this will lead to abundance. I see the springtime. By the springtime, everything is gonna come to an end. I don't feel this war is gonna last forever like so many people out there feel. I feel that this war will end by the springtime, either April or maximum May. Things will start flourishing again in this country. Either these people believe it or not. They are leaving their country behind. But that doesn't mean this is the end of their country. Their country will be able to flourish again by May. But in order for that to happen, people are encouraged to trust the divine, because whatever has happened here that forced people to get their luggages and leave the place where they have been born, maybe. Will lead to abundance. They need to trust, because the universe is going to help them flourish their country again. All they have to do is trust. Number 11, it's a divine, it's an angel number, and God's spirits and angels are looking after these people that have been forced to leave their country behind. This is a temporary matter, because the divine is not asleep. The universe has taken the lead. The universe is taken over now, because these people are praying. These people believe in their leader. These people believe in the universe, in God. These people come together and pray, and the universe is not asleep. The universe is protecting these people, and for this reason they're coming together. For this reason, the universe will bring abundance to this country, to these people. They will be able to return into their country. Even now, they feel like they are, taken out by force from their country. These people will be able to return in their country, because they do trust. I feel some of them are losing their trust, as I said, in God. They're asking, why this is happening to me? Why this is happening to our country? Why Putin did this to us? Why we're not left alone? Why we're not left to live independently? Why this is all happening? By asking why, people became more aware. They started to understand that in order for them to stand up for themselves, and in order for their country to be treated with respect, and for their country to prosper, they need to stand up, stick together, and trust. They are tested, but they are also winning as well, because they do trust in God, and God is not asleep. God is helping them. God will make all those people who've left their country by force to return. They will be able to return in time in their country. And Ukraine will become an independent country, as they always been. Actually, there will be peace in the near future in Ukraine, although some people do not believe this. This is what's gonna happen, and the signs are starting to be seen in springtime, April, May. Because what the universe is saying, yes, it is dark now. There is nothing left. There is nothing left in Ukraine. But all these gatherings and prayings and all this hurt, look at this. All this fire, rockets, bombs that set the country in fire is actually getting this country, Ukraine, into darkness. Can you see these two cards? Can you see these two cards? From these rockets, from this pain, everything is going to dark. Yes. The Russian leader will believe that he's gonna win because everything is becoming dark. But as I said, the universe is not asleep. There is a little light here. Yes, there is a little light here. Did I say a lie? I think I said that for Russian leader, because there is a light for Ukraine. Through all this darkness, the power of people that pray and the trust they've got will bring this light into the dark. And look at how this little actually light will become bigger. With the look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius being here, all those rockets will turn back towards who started them in the first place. This has got into the universe, and the universe is gonna make this light, which is now small, big. Okay? The universe will rebuild the Ukraine country, and that's thanks to the people that stick together and are there for each other, and thanks to them bringing love into the situation. By them sticking together is bringing humanity within them. Whatever has happened in Ukraine, whatever made these people to leave their country behind, they are actually teaching a lesson to the whole world, and this lesson is about people being human again. People are actually forced to be human again. Lately, people did forget to be human. With all the technology coming up, people forgot what it means to be human. Whatever has happened in Ukraine, whatever has made these people live, suffer, cry, will actually teach a lesson to the whole world, will teach the rest of us to be more lovable, to give more. And I see people doing that. People are bringing love into the situation. People are opening their arms to the refugees. People are showing this side of humanity that most of us thought it's gonna be absent totally in the near future. Whatever has happened here has brought this love back into us and has made us feel human again, has actually reminded us of how important is not to lose our identity, our sense of being a human. I see people taking action here, helping each other, being there for each other. Yes, there are people that left. There are people that are crying. There are people that are looking back. There are people there that are missing their husbands, their sons, their uncles, their relatives, their friends and family who were not able to leave the country and who decided to fight for their country. I see here lots of tears, lots of nostalgia, but there is a chance to make new memories, starting with springtime. People will offer affection. Now, to those people or to everyone who's asking why this has happened, there is an answer, actually a few answers. These answers are, the Spirit is saying, you know what, there is something better that is about to happen. And maybe nobody believes that at the moment, but there will be signs that will be shown to these people. With this card being here, get more information. They're gonna start seeing that for themselves. I see a gathering. It's not like a gathering, but I see both leaders of Ukraine and Russian communicate in a way. There will be a communication here between these two leaders, either directly or either through some intermediaries, but I see some conversation between these two people coming together, trying to negotiate. I see this happening, but following this discussion, either directly or through intermediaries, the country will separate, because whatever is going on, for whoever started the war, things are not happening the way he expected. And when I say he, I mean Putin. Things are surprisingly shocking for him too, because things are not happening the way he wants people to believe that are going. Because he wants people to believe that everything is going by the plan, but actually things are not happening the way he was expecting or he anticipated, with the card of nothing will come out of the situation being here. Yes, he will try to negotiate. He will be so confident that he feels that once he's negotiating, he's gonna win. But actually, these two countries will not be one. These two countries will remain separated, with the separation being here. Trust I have in the first spread, and trust I have in the last spread. People need to understand that if they trust, things will come together, like this couple being here. Things will come together. This country will reunite with the people that had to leave, and not with Russia, because the universe is protecting this country. The universe is protecting this country, is guiding this people towards a better future. Even now, things are dark. Not for long, because with the springtime, there will be signs that things will change. People will start seeing things from different perspective. People will see the bigger picture, because they decided to stick together to get to what they believe in, and because they are such a loving humanity sense in this situation, the universe will take action over the war. Yes, this is how Ukraine looks now. But you see, this water will come over, and will lead to something better than Ukraine ever thought, or will lead to something better than anyone thought. There is just a little bit of time People don't trust it yet, but they are encouraged to trust. There will be signs that will be shown to them. There will be this conversation between these two leaders, but following this conversation, this country will remain separately and independent by themselves. People are encouraged to trust because this country will get lots of wisdom, independency, and the war will withdraw. This country will be able to flourish again after this dark period. At the bottom of the deck I have flexible. People will start become more flexible. People in Ukraine will be helped. The country will be supported by all the other countries. Through some adjustments that will have to be made. There will be a period where, Ukraine will still feel, it will still be in the darkness. But this country will be supported. This country will pick itself up. This war, whatever happened now, this country will get their freedom back. These people, these refugees that had to leave their country with their heads down, and these people felt like they've been kind of asked to leave their country by force. These people that had to put their heads down will be able to lift their heads and fly again. The country will flourish. They will feel like a bird again. This is freedom. This country will be free sooner or later, but sooner than other people expect. They had to go through this, but this country is ready for a change. This country is ready to receive what they deserve, and what they deserve is freedom. This country is led by somebody who never believed is ready for a war, a real war. The Zelensky, the leader of Ukraine, showed to the whole world that this country is ready to be treated with respect and to be treated with honor. This leader of this country is standing up for his country. This leader is divinely guided by gods. This leader is protected, and through him, Ukraine will be protected. And people will take action. They are ready to fight. They were ready to fight. They surprised the whole world. Nobody expected Ukraine to stand up for itself. But this leader has taken action. And so, these people, this country's people. So, the message here is, dear people, trust. Because Ukraine and Russia will still continue as two separate countries. And Ukraine will be a wisdom, will have the necessary wisdom to remain the wiser country over Russia. So, dear people, just trust, because the freedom is coming up by springtime. There is just a little bit left and things will start flourish again. This is what I've got for everyone who is wondering what is going to happen to Ukraine. At least this is what message I got from God, spirits and angels. So, peace and light until the next time. Thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you for listening to this message. I hope this message has encouraged some people there that lost their faith. Don't lose your faith. Continue to trust. Continue to trust, because the peace is knocking at the door. Peace and light from Karina. Bye-bye.